Hey everybody, welcome. My name is Kevin Jones. This is the Beginning Hunter video series here on YouTube. The purpose of this program is to educate you and tell you everything that you're going to need to know about being a new hunter. Strong caveat for tonight. I'm recording this. I currently have my 6-month-old daughter strapped in a little baby carrier to my stomach. My dog's eating dog food in the kitchen, and I'm standing here on the counter trying to do this out. So if you hear a baby crying or fussing, something like that, that's why. So anyways, tonight we're going to be talking about the Wyoming Super Tags and what they are and what you can do to get your hands on one. So this will be just like the Idaho one. We're going to be talking about pros and cons, kind of the purpose of the Super Tag, what you can do, and how you can get your name in the raffle. So we're going to start from scratch. We're obviously here at the Google homepage. We're going to type in Wyoming Super Tag. Boom. It takes us to Wyoming Game and Fish Department. So obviously that's where we're going to go. So we're going to click on that guy. Bam. There we go. Pops up the Ultimate Hunting Adventure. So it's super easy to get into here. That's all you got to do is you just hit enter now. What it does, it'll take you to their application service. So we're going to walk you through this one just like we did with Idaho. But before we do all that stuff, it needs to be said of what is a Wyoming Super Tag. Why would you even do it? So we have a separate tab open here. All I did was type in Wyoming Super Tag, and right here, this PDF, we're going to click on this Super Tag Trifecta. They have a nice little PDF that explains what is a Super Tag and what the heck is a Super Tag Trifecta. So we're going to scroll down a little bit. It just breaks it down just like Idaho did. It's going to be a nice summary of what it is. So we're going to go through this kind of line by line just to make sure that we're all aware of how you can enter, what the costs are, what the odds are, stuff like that. So Super Tag Trifecta raffles give hunters a chance to win an opportunity to purchase one or more of Wyoming's most popular big game and trophy game licenses. So what it is it's a separate draw for Wyoming, which if you can picture this, you have the keys to the kingdom in Wyoming. You can hunt anywhere you want. I think one of the few exceptions is for moose. But anywhere else, if you get a Super Tag for deer, you can hunt deer anywhere in Wyoming that you want. If you get it for antelope, same thing. Bighorn sheep, same thing. Wild bison, same thing. So Super Tag tickets are $10 each if you just want an individual species. So if you just wanted the elk right there, then it's going to be $10. If you just wanted moose, $10 for your ticket. So on and so forth. A Super Tag Trifecta, as you can imagine with the word trifecta in there. So you get to you can select to buy licenses for 3 of the 10 species listed below. So if you are the lucky guy or gal that gets the trifecta tag, you can literally go in there and say, I want to hunt, let me see, I want to hunt bighorn sheep, I want to hunt mountain goat, and I want to hunt moose. And Wyoming will literally give you a statewide, I don't know what's going on there. It will literally give you a statewide tag for each of those. I think it's taking us out of there. There we go. So yeah, and the same thing. If you want to hunt antelope, deer, or elk, you can choose to do those. Wild bison, black bear, mountain lion, you can choose to do those. So deadlines. Tickets are available July 15th of 2017, so last year, to July 2nd of this year. So you have until July 2nd to get your name in. Raffle winners will be notified by July 31st. So for me at least, it would still be early enough for me to squeeze in a bighorn sheep hunt, maybe. And then down here it goes into the specifics. You will, all these different things. There's a lot of other things that you will need to know once you win, but the short of the long is right here. $10 each, $30 for the trifecta, and it's a keys to the kingdom kind of scenario. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back, now that we know what a Super Tag is and what the Super Tag Trifecta is, we're going to go back to their application service here. So again, we just got here through the, we just typed in Super Tag, Wyoming Super Tag, and we clicked on the link and it brought us right here. So I'm just going to walk you through this really quick, really self-explanatory. You just hit continue down here. You have to accept what they are. They're all non-refundable if you apply for the Super Tag. Yep, I'll accept that. So what you have to do is, if this is the first time that you've came on to their application service, you're going to have to create a profile. They will issue you a sports person ID. You have to enter your birth date, all that kind of stuff. So for me, what you're not going to see is I already created mine. So I'm just going to enter all my information in here. When I actually go to edit this video, you're not going to see any of my stuff, but that's okay. That's what I'm doing. I'm entering my birthday and my sports person ID that they gave me when I created my profile. So I hit continue. It takes me to my place where you can add, review, and update your personal information. For some reason, every time that I come in here, you have to recertify if you're a Wyoming resident. So I have not moved to Wyoming in the last 3.5 weeks. So I just click, no, I'm not a Wyoming resident still. And you scroll down to the bottom and you hit continue. Okay, so now it brings you to their what hunting applications are available. Wyoming's really good about letting you know what you can buy through their state right now. If I wanted to, right now I can get an antelope tag, a deer tag, and so on and so forth. But what we're looking for is all the way at the bottom, right here, super tags. So we're going to hit apply. You click apply, and it's just like the Idaho one, where you just plug and play. They're going to ask you, how many of these tags do you want? So again, you see $10 across the board for all the species if you want to apply for one individually, or right there at the top, super tag trifecta for $30. So it's really super easy. If I wanted one bighorn sheep super tag, you say you want one. You add it. And then it tells you that every time you purchase 5 super tag tickets, you're entered to win a big package worth over $1,100, which I wouldn't mind having a lot of that stuff. But I'm not the guy for 5. But I'm probably the guy for 2, maybe 3. So I'm going to choose the bighorn sheep. And what else would be cool? Let's do wild bison. That sounds like a good one. We're going to hit that. Click add. Okay, so one thing to note too, that the state of Wyoming does not, I repeat, they do not publish what the draw odds are for these. So what that means is that they don't publish how many people bought super tag tickets last year, which was a benefit when we covered Idaho. Idaho, right on their website, they say, hey, here's how many people applied. Use it to your advantage. And that's what we did. We tried to kind of game the system, and we tried to target the hunts with the least amount of people that had applied. Wyoming doesn't do that. They don't give us that information. So honestly, I have no idea how many people have also bought a bighorn sheep super tag that I'm competing with. That could mean that if there's 2,500 people that enter the raffle, I'm one of 2,500 people. Or if 10,000 people enter the bighorn sheep super tag raffle, and that was my daughter that snored, that means that I'm one of 10,000. So I do wish that Wyoming would publish this stuff, but maybe they will. Maybe it was that when I spent half an hour trying to scour Google and the internet, I wasn't able to find it. If you guys have that information somewhere out there in YouTube land, send it to me. I'd like to see it. Okay, so just for simple additions, we did the bighorn sheep and we did the wild bison. So we'll get 2. You know what? Let's do a deer one. Bam. Okay, just got 3. So we go down to the bottom, you hit continue. Oh man, and I think it takes us right back here. So we're gonna hit checkout. All of our stuff is in there. There's me, deer super tag, quantity 1, quantity 1, quantity 1. There it is, $30. That's it. That's all you gotta do. You just hit checkout now, and you will be transferred to the credit card processor, which I'll do right after I end this video. So that's it. Wyoming Super Tag trifecta. You can't win it if you don't play it. The way I look at it is that I have much better odds playing this raffle and gambling on this lottery than I do at my, if you were to actually try to win some money. To me, this is a lot better than winning $150 or something like that in the state lottery. Although I would take a couple million. I think a couple million would allow me to hunt Wyoming a little bit more. So that's it. That's all we got tonight. So again, my name is Kevin Jones. This is the Beginning Hunter video series. Like, subscribe. do all that kind of stuff, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.